Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My nickname is Corn, and I thought I'd bring you all up in the craft room with me to show you what I've been working on. And when you're dealing with molds and clay, this is air dry clay, and and cookie cutters, and this is all in getting prepared for some cookies. Some of them can be set out. Well, I believe hearts are not just for Valentine's Day, but every day. But they can definitely be put out for Valentine's Day as well. And just wanted to show you all. I haven't done them yet. When I prepare something, I do it in stages, and I'll show you some of the cookies that we'll be decorating. And these are made with a totally new air dry clay for me, which is put out by Play-Doh. I used to get my air dry clay I still do, from Walmart. And the thing is, they used to carry, let's see, what is it? Model Magic, which I really like that one. But at least my local Walmarts are now carrying the Play-Doh one. And it's nice. And it's an interesting smell. I mean, it's not a bad smell to it. And it's nice, but it's extremely airy. In fact, I'll show y'all. Let me show you. Put these up. This is what the Crayola puts out, the Model Magic, and this is all I have left, and I really, really like this stuff. But this is the stuff that Walmart carries now, the Play-Doh air clay. And I'm always having a hard time opening this too. Let me get this open so I can show you. Well, maybe I should have opened it. There we go. Okay. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can see the bubbles. I don't know if the light is picking it up, but there's just tons of bubbles running through it. I don't know if this is what's classified as foam clay, maybe. But see the bubbles? Let me see if I can get another pack out that might even have... There we go. And the one that I used was all like this. See? Bubble, bubble, bubble. Bubbles all over. So when you work it, you work air dry clay a little bit before you use it. It just depends on the clay. Whoa, that package is opening. So it all depends on the clay, but when you work it, you work out, or you try to work out the bubbles and make it nice and pliable, to work with. And even when I worked it, didn't overwork it, but worked it well, I still, when I would roll it, I roll it with this. It's from Hobby Lobby, to roll fondant with. Fondant or fondant, it just depends on who's talking, how they say it. And yeah, I was like, oh, I'd be rolling it out, and then underneath the clay, you can see them bubble. And so I'd take a pen, I have a hat pen, and just pop them, then, rework it a little bit, fold it out again, and there might be a bubble over there. So it's kind of frustrating, but interesting how it works with the molds, okay? So I am going to end up, I got that big package too, y'all, because it was more economical. Hindsight, I wish that I had just gotten one, in the white, and then because I dye it, as you see, with the acrylic paints, I wish I'd just gotten the one, because I think I would have just gone back to my Model Magic and I guess find it where I can, because I really like that stuff. This, you might love it. I mean, like, as we all know, somebody who says they absolutely don't like something, the next person will come along and say it's my favorite. So you all might love it. But on this tray, most of them are the Model Magic. But I also have, I've done so many, y'all, that I have to put them on. This is on a magazine. The Tattered Lace magazine that I got at the rubberbookie.com. But, yeah, now these guys are done with the Play-Doh. These, okay? Not these, but the cookies, okay? So, and so are these. So this is done, but it was very frustrating for me because I'd be rolling it down and super happy. And then I put the large, they're not popsicle sticks. They look more like tongue depressors, but that you get in the craft section of Walmart. I put 3 of them together. If you put 4 of them together, that's when you're going to get your 1/4 inch. But I didn't go that, I didn't go that wide. But what I did, let me see, I've got to dig through things, guys. If you see, again, I don't know if the pattern is picking up on this one, and this one because of the light in here. But what I used on those, I had gotten at Hobby Lobby for 75% off. And it's called Makins. And that's, that gives it texture. And look at all these, guys. Look at all these textures. I wish that I could get this one for that price, because they ended up being, well, I can show you. They ended up being $1.24. Excuse me. Excuse me. And this one looks like a beehive or a honeycomb thingy. I like that one. But anyway, this came with, there's either 3 or 4 in here for $1.24. And what you do is you roll out your clay, and then you cut your clay. And I cut these with this cookie cutter, which American Crafts put out, and I got at a thrift store. And you put them out, you roll it, cut them out, and then while they're still fresh, you know what I mean? While they're still just cut, you put one of these over them, and then you take your rolling pin and go back and forth, pressing down a little. Now, as you see, I did not press down evenly. I was shy about it, but I ended up doing this one twice, doing it over. But I love this one. You can put it so it looks like a diamond shape. But, yeah, so what I'm going to do, now I know a lot of people who do fake bakes have said that if you put your Mod Podge together with paint, together with caulk, that you come up with royal icing. And I did that before. Remember, I've done the cookies before last year. But I don't think it mimics royal icing that well. I mean, here, I can show you one. Because I keep it in here. That's with the royal icing. But what I did was, of course, I put these on so that they would stay. And as you saw, as I just showed you, there's mold for this. And I would put that, those 3 items combination together and made that. And you put it, you put it on real nice. But if you watch bakers of actual cookies do it, there's they make it a little thicker, and then they do an outline, and then they flood it sometimes, not all the time, with a one that's a little thinner. And I was thinking, you know, I'm going to try it, and all I can do is fail. You know, that's it. I don't like the idea of wasting anything, clay or anything else. But all I can do is fail. I can at least try. You know what I mean? It's no huge deal. But, oh, and anyway, after I put those items down, then I put the glitter on because I just thought it looked like sugar, you know? Plus, I like glitter. So with these guys being so big and looking more like, to me, more like the cookies that you'd find in the bakery, especially if it's a grocery store bakery. So I thought maybe, not sure, I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to try to do the royal icing thing again. It's just trying. Then, with some of these, though, I'm going to do with the spackle. You know how I did my cakes and stuff, and cupcakes and stuff. Just get the color I want, put that on, and then maybe do something like this, you know, or something like... Where is it? Like, well, this, you know, cut it here and have like a little lace on them, that kind of thing. You can always go with, I did the little, it's not petunia, it's a pansy. There we go. Or do the pansies, like maybe one here, one here, one here. And, you know, paint the yellow and the darker shades and the white stuff if I want to do that. And then maybe come with the spackling and do maybe a little curlicue with leaves and stuff like that. There's so many things that you can do. And yes, when I work with these molds, do I go kind of crazy? Yes, because I use them later on down the line too. And what's another thing I had thought of? Oh guys, with this red, it's still a little wet, see that on the bottom? But with this red, when you're working with a white clay and you need to add the paint to it, I just added it and added a little more and then added a little more. I didn't make much, as you see. I only got 6 hearts out of it. But I did that, which I thought, you know, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but this is a Folk Art multi-surface and apple red. And I was like, I don't even know if that's going to work because it's a different type of, I mean, it's acrylic, but it's satin and, you know, that whole thing. And I think it came out real nice. I was happy. So, you know, and otherwise, you know, I'm working with either Apple Barrel or Ceramcoat or Craft Smart. Those are Apple Butter and Folk Art over there. And just decorating my cookies for the upcoming holiday. And as you know, you can do them and set them on your table, have them on, even on display when you're showing a haul or something, a little plate of cookies or something. Isn't that fun? Or if you're doing Tea Tuesday or something like that, which is what I'm gonna do. And I just wanted to show y'all what I'm working on and kind of bring up and see if you all are doing the same thing or interested in doing the same thing. And then I'll show you later what I came up with, you know. But that's going to take a while because, as you see, I got I got a lot of stuff to look at. And I got things, they're not totally dry either. So, but I want to thank you all for being here today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.